Hello guys, welcome back to a brand new video. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about the T-spawn opportunities in Dust 2 on CS2. In this video, I'm going to be talking about three main points: pushing towards under, taking middle control, and going for long control. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe. If you have any questions, make sure to write them down in the comments below. And without further ado, let's get right into it. So let's look at the T-spawn. The T-spawn on Dust 2 divides into three sections, in which players are set to have a good position for taking a certain control. For example, in the left side, it's called the B spawn. The B spawn is ideal if you want to push B or take lower tunnel control. The second part, aka the mid spawn, is ideal if you want to watch the CTs cross from double door if you're standing in suicide. And the third spawn, aka the long spawn, is ideal for Ts who want to take long control, or sometimes they can also go towards short. Let's start from the B spawn. This is player B's POV. Keep in mind you can do the strat with a pistol or a gun round, it doesn't matter. Player B is running towards lower tunnel. Before he peeks, he pulls out his AK and then he peeks. Then, while he's shifting to lower tunnel, he clears both the off angle, the box, and the corners. He clears the first one on the left, the right, then checks short, and he checks his right as well. Then he checks double doors just in case and positions himself in this corner of double door. This was the slow variation. Now let's look at the faster variation. The T is running aggressively towards lower tunnel and doing exactly the same. Instead, he's just playing way more aggressively and peeking corners faster without any concern of making noise. He positions himself in the same position as previously. Now, let's talk about the long spawn. The person who got the spawn in long is running instantly towards double door. He does not care about anything except having the first peek towards double door. Instead, he can also be running towards blue box. This way is way more riskier, but could be more high rewarding if you have a really good spawn. However, in order to do this play, you also need another person to throw this flash. You line yourself up, as shown in the video, and you aim directly at this wall, slightly above it, jump. As you see, this flash is very effective and it can blind people from every single position. Combined, it looks like this. This is what the play looks like if the T who is pushing long jumps towards blue box. And finally, the most common spawn in Dust 2 on T side, the middle spawn. To do the middle boost, ideally you need one person to jump down and just stand there, while the second person jumps down on the player and holds the angle with a sniper. So let's talk about what long players can do instead of taking long control. The main idea is that instead, if you don't take long, you will take short control. So to do that, you just simply run towards the same direction, and instead of going here, you jump above these boxes just for a faster tempo, and then you line yourself up with this line and throw a simple jump throw molly after you cross these barrels. To do this molly, you need to line yourself up with the edge of this wall and lining it up with the window. And after that, you just simply run and jump throw. This molly lands perfectly on CT short, and it prevents CTs from doing boosts and pushing middle from short. This makes it easier for Ts to take short control more quickly. However, to do this molly, you also need protection from double doors. This is where the mid spawners come in. If your teammate gets a middle spawn, which is the most common spawn in the game, so it's a huge chance that every round one of your players will get a middle spawn, will usually just line it himself up here with the edge of this barrier, aiming towards this line and aiming at this dot on the wall. You throw this jump throw smoke and it perfectly lands on double doors. This makes it more safe for teams who are taking short control to throw this molly because they're not paranoid from double doors. Instead of a molly, if you don't have one, you can also just throw a simple flash which will catch CTs off guard. Instead of smoking middle, Ts can also jump down to suicide and throw a molly to block off CT's cross towards lower tunnel from double doors. To do this lineup, you simply drop down towards suicide, aim directly as shown anywhere above this box, and while running, simply throw the molly. This molly usually lands at the same direction no matter how you throw it, just make sure you run up pretty close to the boxes, as if you don't, it will land a bit too close. When it comes to B spawn players, instead of taking lower control, they can also just simply hold B tunnels. However, it's not really effective because CTs don't usually push the tunnel. However, sometimes they do, so if you want to switch it up, you can hold the position. But in my opinion, going lower tunnel is way more effective because you have way more contact with mid and it's easier to take more control. And when you take more space as a T, it's way more effective to play off the game. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.